Welcome to Back of House, Episode 2, the Social Distancing Edition. Let's go get some carryout.
This is our first time doing a Zoom one, so we'll give it a go.
Today I'm meeting with Chef Carlos Salazar. Carlos is the chef and co-owner of Rook in Indianapolis and Lil Dumplings in Fishers. Today we're sitting down via Zoom to talk about the COVID-19 closures and how they're impacting him, his restaurant, and the industry in general.
So how long have you had Rook open?
Rook has been open for, almost 7 years now.
Is it completely closed? Are you doing any carryout?
No, it's closed right now due to, the COVID-19. That closed down literally right when it announced that we could only do carryout.
So now you are doing carryout with Lil Dumplings.
First month, it was about every day. I was the only one there. But now it's just weekends.
How many employees did you have working for you prior to COVID closures?
At Rook, I want to say we were about 17 to 18. For Lil Dumplings, we had about 6, including me.
Are you in touch with your staff?
Every couple days, just to see how everyone's doing, if they're picking up shifts other places, or if they need anything.
So, I'm going to kind of turn to the harder questions now.
Okay.
What do you think is going to happen, once this all lets up?
Man, it's hard. I think it can go both ways. But in reality, I think what's going to happen is, yes, we'll still be open, for sure. The hard part is, are we going to be able to sustain to stay open? Yeah, the food industry is not the only one hurting. So my fear is that as a community, once we do open again, is there going to be enough customers out there? And that's what scares me, is that once we open, it might take months, or it could be till the end of this year that everyone's comfortable enough to come out and eat.
What do you think the impact is going to be on, the people who are in the front of the house or in the back of the house?
Right now, that was their income, is being a server, not being able to get help from others. Tips was what was giving them their income, and they're not getting those right now.
So in talking to other chef owners, has carryout or takeout been adequate to keep them alive, or is it just kind of barely?
For most of the ones I've known, started off doing carryout and stopped it after a couple weeks. Just wasn't worth it. And I could see that because, I started off every day, and then now I'm just down to 3 days a week.
So there's been a little bit of help from the government as far as, providing unemployment for your employees, and, have you been able to take advantage of that? Or
I haven't personally. I've told my staff from the beginning, when I realized that, okay, this is serious, this is going to be more than a couple weeks, that's when I reached out to all my staff and was like, hey, I need you guys to file for unemployment. I'm going to go through it day by day. As much as I'd love for you guys to help me financially and thinking of the business, it has to just be me.
You've got to be able to, take care of your family, do what you can to keep the business alive so that there's jobs for them to come back to.
Yes, exactly.
When you open again. And
that was my main thing. If I can't get them a job right now, I want to make sure I'm going to do whatever I can that they will have a job to come to after all this stuff is over.
Tough times. I definitely, feel for you guys. Everybody's struggling, but I think the restaurant industry in particular is really the one paying the price for this.
It is, especially the smaller ones, especially the mom and pops.
Is there anything that people can do to help out restaurant employees or the industry in general?
I know there's things going out there around, whether Venmoing or tipping servers, which to me, that's great. To me, my biggest thing to help us smaller industry is finding something to sign that is going to get to the Senate, to the government, something that's going to say, look, these are the business I enjoy in my community. These are the people, the restaurants that I love, that I want to support, that I want to see survive. Just let them know that that's the biggest thing that can help us.
Man, I really feel for you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking the time to chat with me today. And we stopped up this weekend. I know your ramen sells well. It was delicious. We enjoyed it. Had that and a couple of steamed buns. And I don't think I'd eat anything else the rest of the day. So it was definitely worth it.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. I'll buy you a beer or two.
Oh, yeah. Sounds good.
I love it. All right. Good to see you, brother. All right. You take care and be safe, okay?